May is National Foster Care Month, and there are thousands of kids in Cuyahoga County alone who need loving homes. Our Lindsay Buckingham has the story of one family inspired by a calling to help.
There's nothing sweeter than the sound of happy children jumping through life with innocence they were meant to have all along. You'd never know from the outside the trauma, changing the course of their lives, or the kind of people it would take to give them back their childhood, step by step.
It's not all, pretty. Obviously it's a system which, these kids have broken relationships from the start. Foster care, breaks up families, and so you're dealing with a lot of devastation.
Rebecca and Brian Medvid fostering kids for 6 years, currently with a blended family of 9. A mission trip to Honduras years ago inspiring them, hopping on board, taking classes and home studies, preparing with open hearts for their first foster child, all while expecting one of their own.
We got the call when I was at an ultrasound for my son, my biological son. They said, if we would take placement of this newborn baby, and we said, sure.
The Medvids adopting 2 of their foster children, a brother and sister.
Sibling preservation is very important to keep siblings together when possible and when it's safe and appropriate.
They're trying to give forever homes to 2 more, brothers, both born addicted to drugs. Special circumstances leading to adoption again, but the Medvids caution that shouldn't always be the answer.
And we're very quick to tell a lot of people that the foster care system is about fostering, and reunifying is the goal. You're supposed to be kind of a stepping stone temporarily for these kids.
A stepping stone building a permanent foundation of love, life lessons, and trust.
We're not just taking care of children, we're taking care of the next generation, and we're just trying to, love them with all we have and give them the love and care that they need, whether it be temporary, whether it be for a year, whether it be forever.
It takes a lot of strength, a lot of generosity, a lot of forgiveness to not only extend the kindness to these kids that you're fostering, but their parents as well, who didn't necessarily give them the best start. How do you do that?
I'm not a perfect person either, and we have to understand that everyone isn't perfect. Some of these birth parents were probably the same children 10, 15, 20 years ago that we would have been providing for. These parents often have not had the best upbringing.
It's not easy saying goodbye.
Everything's hard anytime, whether you have the kids for 3 days or 3 years.
The hope is the love they'll take with them.
These kids need attachment. These kids need somebody to love them unconditionally and care for them, and they deserve us to get too attached.
And the reassurance that even for a short time, they're right where they belong.
That they know that they're, loved, treasured, desired, wanted, that, we hope for them that they can reclaim some of their childhoods. We hope that their parents can make the changes that they need to make, because a lot of these children desperately want to be back home with their parents if they can.
Lindsay Buckingham, Channel 3 News.
And we know that many would like to help foster care parents and kids, but don't know how. We can give you some advice on our website, WKYC.com.